Okay, we're just gonna figure this out. I was gonna do a dead hang. I'm still gonna do it, but I don't have a timer. We'll go for at least a minute, but I guess we'll just do it live and see how this pans out. Get the microphone going. Sorry about the fan, but that's just gonna be on while I do this. And we'll turn it off and we'll talk for a second. It's out of the way a little bit. I'll just do kind of a close grip. Got my bar on some blocks here. Yeah, I think you can see me. You can see my feet are off the floor. All right, I'll just hold here for a bit. You can hang out with me while we do this. Just finishing up. So today I did 15 at core. I decided, since I did push yesterday, that I would do core today, and then tomorrow's pull, back and biceps. And then on Thursday, we'll do either some burpees or a different type of body weight kind of thing, and we'll go from there. And I wanted to kind of do not a rest day today, but just kind of hit different muscle group, target a different muscle group. As this goes on a little bit longer, I'm going to readjust my grip just a little bit. Like I said, I did just finish up doing my set here, so I'm a little tired. My forearms are already burning. This is crazy. Usually I go for about a minute. Let's see if I can pull my shoulders up a little bit here. I have no idea how long it's been, so I'm just going to go until I fail. And then we'll just see whether it's 45 seconds or whether it was a minute. I will readjust my grip here to finish this off. Feet are still flowing. I've only got about 10 seconds left. My forearms are about ready to go. 10, 9, not even. 4, 3, 2. That's about it. I don't know how long that was. I hope that was a minute. I mean, timer says 2 minutes now on the video. Let me go turn the fan off. So yeah, I did notice yesterday that when I did a little recording with the fan on my little microphone here, which is nice, it does get better audio. It was trying to like sound noise cancel or whatever. So in between talking, it was kind of doing some weird audio stuff. But hey, whatever. We do what we can with what we have. Thanks for coming with me today again. I know I'm kind of coming in at the end of the workout. One of these days, maybe I'll set up something where you can come with, and I don't know, as we build this out. Right now, I'm just kind of vlogging the experience as I go. We're going on, well, June 5th will be about 2 months, so that's pretty good. And we'll do, maybe, I mean, I'm not really doing this for any particular like social media stuff or whatever, though it would be kind of cool to build some sort of coaching thing out of it, non-Beachbody related. We'll figure out where I go from there, but of course, so I mean, I'll still end up showing my progress and my results and the results of the work of what I'm doing, and then maybe I can share more of what I'm doing, and perhaps it can help a few people and help you out. Maybe it'll help me out, build business stuff. We'll figure it out as we go. Anyway, so today was just a bunch of core, 15 minutes. Just set the stopwatch. I set some good music. Personally, I like some nice electronic music, so I just looked up workout dubstep on YouTube, and so I just listened to one of the first tracks that popped up, and it sounded good. I actually had a really good beat to doing. I did some Mason twists, which I always love to do that one. If you remember, it's a P90X classic from AbRipper X, and I always try to make sure to accentuate the twist. I did find, and I mean, I've known this for a while, just some imbalances in my body. Again, one day, especially once I kind of get some more financial stuff going, I would love, and I think it would be appropriate to go see like an actual physical therapist and kind of have someone externally review my form and tell me where I can balance out some stuff. Because I think some of that is kind of my hip, what I deal with. But I did notice just doing kind of some side oblique, just more or less planks, but some movement in there, some twists. My left side, which is the one that bothers me sometimes, is so much weaker than the right side. I noticed my hips were sagging and I would burn out faster. So one of those things I'm observing. I think it's kind of an important tip as you do fitness. You will observe particular things, maybe certain weaknesses, maybe one side's stronger than the other, different imbalances, and those are things, if we pay attention, we can work on improving that. So that's what I'm doing. Because, hey, it's nice to not be in pain, and it's nice to train for longevity, for the overall, in my opinion, the quality of life. for me, it's not about length of life. It's about quality of life overall, and appropriate health and fitness consistently over time will always, in my opinion, lead to a better quality of life. You just feel better. I mean, I always feel great when I'm doing my workout. Of course, you get all the good hormones flowing, all the blood's flowing. I did pick up the other day, had just a fun little note, because I do like to track my health. I'll be doing blood work end of this year, kind of see how that is. But I did get a blood pressure, one of those cool little Omicron or whatever, just a basic, the upper arm cuff, little air machine. And blood pressure is doing really good, so that's nice. I think it was like, what was it, 106 over like 60 something, 61 or whatever this morning. So it was actually in the good, the lower range. Upwards to 120 over 80, of course, is in the ideal range. So a little less than that, it was good. Heart rate was like 44. So, and that was actually after I had my coffee this morning. So before I ate anything, I was up for a little bit. I'd taken the dogs out, had a coffee, and I was like, oh, I didn't check my blood pressure. So that's good to see. So I just try to keep track of that. And like I said, we'll do some blood work. I always like to do a nice blood panel, just kind of check all the stuff, blood glucose levels, check all the different vitamins, minerals, do all the extra stuff. Usually do the blood and the thing where you do the urine. So you have to fast a little bit, kind of just make sure everything's good. I just like to do it, just kind of because I don't really go to the doctor. So I do like to at least try to go annually. Sometimes there's a couple years in between, but I do like to kind of have a track record of all my stuff, my cholesterol. I check testosterone, all those things, just kind of see where things are at, see if there's anything that I need to pay attention to. And so far, at this point in my life, 41, doing good. So like I said, we'll see how this goes this fall. Usually I wait till about Thanksgiving period because we have the Black Friday, and usually there's some sort of deal from LabCorp or Quest or any of those, or any of the places that you buy the what do you call it, the package, whatever. Buy that, then they send the doctor's order to like a LabCorp or whatever, and you just go in and do it. And it's usually like $150 once I get for like a total thing with the sale. So that's why I usually wait for that. Jeez. All right. Yeah, I've told you before, it's hot out here. I'm still milking it though, because we're a little late this year in Florida, South Florida. The rain has been pretty absent. So it kind of sucks in one way because it's been pretty dry. The lakes are pretty dry, all that stuff. But it's nice because out here will become insanely humid once we start getting the rainy season. So usually it's by now. Usually it's like mid-May. So we're a little late. It's a little slow. So we'll see what happens with that. But once it comes, I'm sure it will come with vengeance. Though I won't be surprised if I think this fall don't take my word for it, but I feel like we probably, based on the weather, probably won't have any crazy hurricanes in South Florida. I could be wrong. I might be eating these words, but it just doesn't seem like it. It seems like a much kind of a lesser kind of year, but maybe it'll ramp up. Who knows? Maybe it'll hit with vengeance. But pups are not out here right now. They're waiting for me. I figured it was just a short workout anyway. And I was going to be on the floor for a good portion of it. When I'm down on the floor, they just love to jump all over me. So I was just trying to focus. So I got that done. Like I said, did some Mason twist, did some hanging leg raises, side oblique, some kind of plank into the knee up into elbow kind of thing while on either side. I did some farmer carries with the dumbbells. And I did it kind of because I wanted to work the obliques. So I did one hand 50, one hand 40 to just kind of like counter the balance or throw whatever I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. But just trying to keep it so it wasn't equal. So it was kind of changing the load. And I did kind of equal. I walked basically around the car, came back, set them down, switched hands, and then did the same thing. So just kind of working on that stuff. That's really all I have. So that was good today. I'm going to go do pull tomorrow. Love doing it. Back, biceps. Going to be a good day. Continuing the walk. I walk basically every day. I walked today. Got that done. Feels good. And maybe we'll talk more about kind of what I'm eating as we go forward, because I'm having some really good food. I eat a lot of meats, but also a lot of fruits and vegetables as well. Have my coffee, make my electrolytes every day. I have almost a gallon of water every day. Somewhere it's usually around 3 quarts. Sometimes today is actually going to be, I think, because I'm probably going to go have another quart when I go out. Just left them in my mason jar, and it's really easy to drink when I just do usually like a pinch or two of salt, splash of coconut water. I did pick up some seltzer, some just basic polar seltzer from BJ's. And so that's kind of good. Adds just kind of a fizz to it. Not sweetened or anything, just plain old seltzer. So that's pretty good. And I'm going to go have something along those lines and take the dogs out, go for a walk, and see if we can find some bunnies, because that's their favorite thing to do. So with that said, thanks for hanging out. I will catch you next video.